Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sidequest hell. But no seriousness. Welcome back to Celestial Legacy. Last time, we went to Utopias and got the thing we needed so we can go fight Mantrock. But before we go there, even though it's not a point of no return, we should probably get our affairs in order. And because of that, we're going to do all the side stuff we still have to do, which is a lot. So, each character has a side quest available now, except KG, who's been available for a long time. But, you know, I've gone on like a bunch of times about how that's being gatekept. In order to finish KG's side quest, we have to do another one first because one of the things we need to finish is locked behind it. And that person is Barth. So we're going to do his side quest first. So, I haven't been able to change my party because we have to talk to these guys first. So, Garrett, Phoebe, and Malice, because they share one, Ray, Lena, and Barth all have a dungeon they have to do for their side quests with a boss fight at the end of each of them. The only ones who do not have any kind of real boss fight are KG and Zeltath. Zeltath we're going to do with Lena because his is going to be very short. While Lena has a boss fight that she actually has to fight solo. But for the rest, we will have to change our party around a little bit, but I can probably just get away with using my main squad and then slapping in whoever I need for this situation. But for this situation, I am going to be taking Garrett out for Barth, since they basically do the same thing. Anyway, hi Barth.
Hey.
What's the matter, sick again?
Nah, I'm over that. What I'm not over is my old crew. Back when I met you guys.
They seem like a good bunch.
Most loyal sailors ever worked with. Heard some of them survived when Leviathan attacked us. But without the sea, they've been reduced to drinking in sleazy bars in Seaknell.
It's been hard for all of us.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to go visit them. Maybe I'll cheer them up to see their captain again. That's if we got the time.
And drop by Seaknell to take a look around.
I knew you were a good guy.
Alright, so here's going to be my setup for this dungeon. Because I can't have 5 party members, and Garrett and Barth basically do similar things, I'm going to be replacing Garrett with Barth. And then get this piece of garbage out of my party and give me Zeltath back. The next boss we're going to be fighting is Weak to Lightning, so obviously I'm taking Malice, and Phoebe has insane utility still, so I'm still bringing her along for the ride. She also has insane magic. Her magic side is higher than Malice's, and I've been pumping him full of frickin' stat boosts. I haven't touched Phoebe's stats yet with points, and she still has a higher magic stat. It's just a shame that she's a healer exclusively. Anyway, I'm going to change around my equipment, so I'll be just a moment. Alright, so for now, I'm going to be running the Cerberus Spirit we got last episode on Zeltath, just to build up his energy. But I will be switching it to a Thunderlash rune before we fight the boss. So, now that we have our stuff all in order, let's get going. So we need to go to Seaknell, but if we go near Seaknell, which is something I should have done before, there's actually something over there that we can go grab. That's the portal, we don't want to go there. So over here is what's left of Utopias after we kind of fell and blew up. The encounter table here is still the same as in Utopias proper, but the encounters here suck anyway, but the helmet key is here. By getting in this, we can now do everything that still remains in the Tazwell mansion. So we get to go kill more evil residents. Anyway, luckily for us, Seaknell is literally like a stone's throw away. And yeah, of course, nothing looks different about this place. At all. Not a single thing. So we need to go to the bar. Yep. Looks like a bunch of sailors here.
Captain Barth is back! Heh, yeah, I'm back. You don't think Leviathan and evil dimensional gods keep me down?
So what are you gonna do now? The seas are too dangerous to stay open like they did before.
Yeah, I know. I just want to check out the old crew. It's been enough for all of us.
Hey, if you're really here to see all of us, why not check out our new home? We found a small cove further down south, right off the coast.
For real?
Yeah, there's a cave in the mountainside where we got a pretty sweet setup. The rest of the crew would be happy if you showed up.
Aye, sounds like a plan then. I'll be there soon.
Great. Oh, and
Thanks for coming back. Nice to see you're still among the living.
Alright, so let's go see this new place. I mean, this is probably the last time we ever have to come to Seaknell proper, so, you know, it's nice to see the place again. Even though, you know, the water's supposed to be deadly poison, so I don't know why it's not different here. So, right down the coast. Here we are. Oh boy. Alright, hope this is it. Welcome to our little hovel. We don't have much, but at least it's safe. We chuck one of these, I'm pretty sure 10,000 gold! We went a little ways into the mine and found some gold and silver rates, but it's too dangerous to go much further. Maybe we can get the ball rolling again. The lava flows! Well, Leviathan was bad enough with the seas are a poisonous boiling mess. Alright, what are you doing over here? Got some stuff? Alright, I do definitely need to buy more of these. I'm gonna buy like 11 more. 10 more, actually, because I've been burning through those a lot lately. And I really need tents. Alright, what else we got? Got some provisions, okay. You have to say. But no way, so it's hard to actually put the gold to any use. Alright, so what's over here? Oh, rest area. Take any bed. Wait, is this a free heal spot? That's cute. Another free heal spot. Alright, cool. Alright, so this must be the place.
Well, this is the captain. Good to see you're still alive. Leviathan, dimensional portals, evil gods, nothing can stop me.
Speaking of Leviathan, one of the reasons we're holed up here is because it might be hiding here.
Huh? You're in this cave?
There's an underground lake far in the back of the mine. We found sounds of it. I haven't been able to do much.
Maybe I could change that. I'd say it's time to settle the score.
In that case, go right ahead. We'll wait here. Of course you will. Alright, well, in we go. Alright, well, this is the place. Pfft, I literally just waltzed in here and I immediately get assaulted by every... Wow, that is absolutely disgusting. Alright, let's try stuff. Let's try Blizzara. Wow, that... I have the Mystic Soul on, so it's no wonder why that did so much. Alright, Mug, go. Of course not. Zaltath is blinded, which sucks. Let's defend. So we can get rid of this. I may need to change around my accessories. Alright, well, Blizzara does lots of damage. Blizzara nukes them. I have the Mystic Soul on, so it probably explains why I'm just completely obliterating things. Alright, a shield ring. I already have one of those. It's nice to have another one. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they've really got a little system going on here. That's pretty cool that they have this whole mining operation going on here. Once again, I wish this was stuff that was going on in the first part of the game, because it feels like nothing was happening back then. Firaga. Yikes. Double yikes. Alright, come on, please try to get the item. Oh my god, Barth, why? Alright, kill them. Okay, I didn't kill all of them. You heal yourself. White Wind is very annoying. Please stop. Take your MP, though. Mass Paralysis! Alright, let's try and just steal normally. The Burning Soul has nothing. Alright, kill him. I said kill him. Let me see. You undead? No, he's not! You would think a giant flying soul monster would be undead, but apparently not. Ouch. Yeah, I have fucking ice shields on. Maybe I should have fire shields on. Maybe I should have Barth wear some goddamn glasses. Because he certainly needs those. Oh my god, Barth. Why are you so bad, dude? Oh, I accidentally skipped this turn. Oh, well, fine. Thanks for the MP, buddy. Come on, one time. There you go, an echo screen, not worth it, kill him. That was a colossal waste. That's a good EXP encounter, though. Good JP, too. Alright, let's switch our items real quick. We will need the ice shields for the boss. But for now, flame shields it is. I need to worry about blind. Then you get a ruby ring. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep the sapphire ring just in case I end up blindsiding myself. Okay, let's see. Is this the place? That's an encounter. More bats! Which I know there's no point in. Alright. Malice, let's try Thundava. That is disgusting. So they're weak to wind. They're either weak to fire or wind. Jumbo Bomb is like. What I don't like about Barth is that it feels like he doesn't have much going for him beyond being a second thief when you didn't have Garrett and his buffs. And I guess Spell Steal. That's like the only other. That just fully healed them. Alright, let's try Blizava. That's not their weakness either. Well, look at that damage output too, it's not that great. Look at Zeltaf though, he just fucking smashes things to bits. Stop healing yourself, please. Wait. How did you heal less now than you did before? You only heal more if you have more allies? You are weak to wind. That just answered my question. Nice crit on yourself, buddy. Dummy. Die. Alright. They give good EXP, it's just that they're very annoying to fight because of White Wind. Okay, this place is a lot bigger than that. Oh! Oh boy, what the hell is this? Arcane Dust. Alright, are there new enemies in here? Well, we don't know. Well, the answer to that question is no, actually, there aren't. But I know that you, Snapper here, are weak to ice. I almost one-shot him. And I missed the enemy I wanted to hit the most. All that for magic powder. And he's gonna get fully healed. Nice miss, pal. Alright, so now I know that the bats can only be hit by ice and wind. You know, I love not hitting my enemies. There we go. And this fight gives some decent JP. Alright, let's see. This is a dead end. Alright, what do we got over here, though? Over there looks like the way I'm supposed to go. Wait a minute. I just went around in a circle. A phoenix? Okay, that's actually insane. Alright, now that I know I don't need whatever the snapper's selling, we just blow him up. That's cute. I have fire shields now. I am blinded now. Kill him. Then just slap him. It would be nice if he, you know, kills himself. There we go. Malice is still very good with his high magic. I mean, the Mystic Soul is really carrying him right now. Yeah, I could have just went back the way I came. Because this is literally just me going in a circle. And this is literally the same encounter I just did. I'll be right back. Alright, Barth level 43. He's got a ways to go to level 50. Doubt he's got anything new, though. Like, the only thing I didn't teach him, I think, was, yeah, Death Blow and Taunt. Why would I teach you Taunt? When KG is, like, supposed to be the dedicated tank character. And even then, he's not that great at that job. Oh boy, what is this? So I know that chest over there is nothing. So, shut. Okay, that's shut. We can't get that. And we can get another magic powder. How do I? Oh, okay. There we go. All that for a magic powder, and then I'm going to have to get into like 500 trillion encounters. I'll be right back. It is funny though, just seeing Malice absolutely eviscerate these damage sponges with high amounts of damage. Like before, I couldn't do. Oh great, it's you again. 1,000. Ew, that's the freaking Cactuar skill. And a man turtle. Alright, what do you got? Oh, okay. Nice work, genius. Oh my god, we're gonna be here for 500 years again. Darkja! Ow. Oh my god, stop. Come on, dude. Ouch. Okay, hold on, dude. Give me your item. Oh my god. He has to have something good if it's taking me this long to get his freaking item. Quasara. Phoenix Ash. Okay, that's actually a good item. Like, not even going to complain. That's actually a good item. Wow, nice. Nice confusion. Alright, let's try... Let's try Thundaga. Of course he resists. 1,000 needles, that hurts. Alright, ice probably won't work, so let's try fire. Okay, we see them, apply fire. Don't even bother fighting them, actually, never mind. They are not worth it. Why is it that enemies are so suddenly have no money on them? Like before I was getting big cash from encounters. This is a dead end. Before I was getting big money from encounters, but now they're just giving me chump change. Like barely enough to get by. Well, not even enough to get by. Because I was getting tons of cash from earlier encounters. Kill that guy first. I'm probably gonna miss. Yep. That's fine. Alright. Fight's over. And this is why I keep Malice in the party at all times. He is just... Like, having access to AoE attacks that can do lots of damage to everything makes keeping Malice in the party worthwhile. And the unfortunate thing is, he's the only character who has that kind of potential. With Zeltaf, using your strongest attacks requires you to use HP. Alright, hold on, let me see here. What the hell is this? We have to do the... Yep, we have to pull a Final Fantasy 1. Well, there's nothing over here. So I pulled the Final Fantasy 1 for nothing. And then we got the worst encounter of all. So it will be... Well, actually, let me attack first. And then I'll be right back. Alright, Zeltaf, level 47. A few more levels and I can start pumping stats into him. And then he'll become even more powerful than ever before. Alright, speaking of more powerful than ever before, let's just heal him up. So we have to go this way. It's the only way I didn't go. Maybe I should equip the thing too. Anyway, I'll be just a moment. Like, the 4-man encounter is probably the best one we can get because it gives the most EXP in this area, but it's at the same time very annoying. Not a fan of it. Alright, so this is the only way I haven't gone. Anything up there? Nope. This is the right way. Okay. What in God's... How did they even get through here to mine all this stuff? Now, this item right here, the Dimensional Flux, is the last item we need for KG sidequest. Do not miss it, because then you'll have to backtrack all the way here. Well, we also need to hit the switch. Mine shaft door open. We can use this spot to restore our stuff if we need to, but I'm not going to use it. I can just use items for that. But yeah, just be sure to grab the Dimensional Flux so you don't have to backtrack all the way here. Especially with this encounter rate. Oh my god. Speaking of encounter rate, this encounter just keeps on coming. I mean, it's big EXP, I'll take it, but still, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm still not sure about what the hell White Wind is doing when it comes to HP restoration. Alright, let's see. I think it's pretty obvious what I gotta do here. Okay. Not okay. Oh well. We have a solution to this. Blow them up. Oh, now I one-shot him. And then we just gun him down. Never mind. Well, actually, I can gun him down. We have Diara. There we go. That did a surprising amount of damage. Not gonna lie. So, level 52. So what did that do, anyway? I could go back and heal. Oh my, I should probably go back and heal, but it's too late now. I'm gonna tank 3 hits from these chuckle fucks. And look at that. I'm assuming that White Wind heals more HP when you have more allies. But that's an enemy-only skill, so I'll never know. Oh my god, Zelda, please. There, problem solved. Alright, get me out of this horrible place, please. The only area we haven't gone to is... Oh, yeah, okay, so we can just walk right on these. And there's a chest over here. An X-Ether. Alright, so down here is the boss. So let's prepare accordingly. First, we're gonna heal. Second, we're gonna heal Zeltaf, so that way he's not dying. Third, we're going to put on our ice shields. And we're going to give you a Thunderlash rune. Barth, you got an ice shield. I do find it kind of weird still that Barth is the only one who can use guns, which kind of gives him one unique element that other characters don't have. And let's just guzzle down a couple ethers before we go. Alright, this should be it. So let's go. I don't like the sound of this music. This must be Leviathan's lair. Something's coming up. Alright. Here he is! And he has Ice Breath, which is the reason why I wanted the ice shields. So, the Leviathan is nothing like that bullshit boss fight from Shattered Hourglass. He is an actual reasonable boss. So let's try and steal what we can from him. Never mind. And then we're just gonna hit him with our usual strategies. He can inflict silence. So we're gonna use our usual tactics. I think this is the part of the game where bosses start countering your attacks. with certain nonsense that, of course, naturally, because this is Celestial Legacy, inflicts ailments on you. It also has Flood, which is non-elemental. And Poison is the reason why I wanted to have the Star Pendants. Alright, let's Mind Crush him again. And then let's heal. Phoebe once again proving her utility. Barth once again proving he is bad at his job. The only problem is he's slowing me down with Ice Breath. Barth, please kill this thing before I fucking kill him. Let's do one more Mind Crush. And then let's set up our defenses. Poison's a magic attack. Wow, that did nothing with Shell Up. Eternal Essence. Alright. Alright, boys, you know what to do now. Blow him up. He's gonna try and poison me, but who cares anymore? Who cares now? Now we can start buffing up. This is the thing that makes Barth useful. Buffs. Alright, I can't use my other stuff, so let's Plague Strike a couple times so there's attacks. Let's try our... No, we're fucked. It's a bad idea. Let's just innervate Barth. He is still trying to poison me. And meanwhile, Malice can just spam his best move. Oh, see, Jesus, which Shell Up that does nothing. Okay, maybe I should probably heal soon. So let's throw up a heal. And Malice blast him. Almost 4k damage. And I'm not even using my limit breaks either. Alright, one more Plague Strike, and then after this, we'll start using Sloga. Well, I think this is an opportunity for Cleanse. Once again, showcasing why Phoebe is good. Can you please stop flooding me? Okay, I'm slowed now. He doesn't have any magical effects. Do I have a way of getting rid of slow? Well, actually, no, I don't. I've learned that the hard way. I don't have a way of getting rid of it, so just attack. Never mind. Zelda's attack. There you go, Zelda! Jeez, you are fucking thick, dude. Alright, let's use the big heal. He is gonna slow my party down. Except Zeltath. Nice. Alright, here we go. He's most of the way dead. So let's try and spell steal. Oh, those are effects we can't steal. That's not great. Let's just first aid Phoebe to give her some MP back. And then back to blasting. He really wants me to be slowed. He really wants my party to be slow. Also, nice MP. But we're basically at the end of the fight at this point. All you gotta do is just blast him until he keels over. Alright, nice. Blast him. We really aren't burning through MP as quickly anymore, which is really nice. He is fucking fast as hell now. He's getting multiple actions before I get one. Nice miss, dummy. Water? That's different. I have not seen that skill until now. Baby damage. Blast him. Flood is bad. I'm probably just gonna slap an item on Zeltath. Just use a high potion. Water. Ouch! Okay, yeah, I need a big heal. I can't big heal. I'm gonna have to small heal. It was enough, though. Because Phoebe should live another turn. No, look at that! matters, because he is dead. We have claimed our victory over the Leviathan who killed our first bow, and we only got 5,000 EXP for it. Why are the EXP values from bosses so bad? 8k is good, though.
Ha! Ha ha! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Serves you right. I have to get that out of my system, sorry. Let's go deliver good news, yeah? Well, Leviathan's gone, so you guys should be safe here. Hey, Captain, you're gonna sail with us again, right? I ain't so sure anymore. Huh? But why? It's because I got other responsibilities right now. I'd like nothing more than hit the open seas again, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Can't really explain everything right now, but there's something I gotta do first. Your captain's been on a long journey, it's been getting pretty close to the end. I've been working hard to change the seas back to the way they were. No, not just the sea. The land, the sky, everything. So just sit back and hopefully I'll be back. Mantrock will get what's coming to him. I got a pretty slick crew helping me out with that. Right?
Yep. Alright then, before you go, take this. We're going to give it to you as a welcome back gift, Buff. Maybe you need it now more than ever. And we get the hand cannon.
Ah, yeah, I could take down an elephant with this thing.
Are there even elephants in this universe? Not to mention even have another demon. Dimension?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I got excited, so sometimes I don't say it no good. Anyway, I'm off. You better be ready to work hard when I get back. No problem, boss.
Did it just take me straight back to the Valkyrian? Nope. Alright, so the hand cannon is the best weapon that Barth will get in the entire game. ×3 critical damage. And a significant strength boost. That's wild. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. Because Barth is hitting the bench for an extended period of time. So let's get out of here. Because we still have unfinished business to do. I wasn't expecting that dungeon to take so long, so my original plan is probably going to go up in flames again. Fuck me. Alright, fine then. Let's go heal up. And then we're going to go grab KG. Actually, I'm going to grab him now. Let's put Garrett back in, and I'm sorry, but we're going to have to grab KG. We're not going to be doing any fighting, so KG shouldn't need any weapons. I was planning on doing one of the slimes too, but considering how long that dungeon took, I may have to go with my original plan. And do like a whole freaking giant montage where we just go through and fight all the slimes. Wait, do I have to actually talk to KG? Where is he anyway? Oh, okay, he doesn't have anything to say. So, with all these items we've been picking up, we need to go back to a familiar place. If I can find it. It was not here. Actually, yeah, it was here. This place. Back where we bought all those shields. Arcala. Here is a blacksmith. And we have a broken sword. Hey, that sword you have there's a real piece of craftsmanship. Shame that it's in such a state of disrepair. Lucky for you, I happen to have the skill to reforge it. Here, take this list of materials. Find everything on that list and bring it to me. I'll make it worth your while. Alright, so this reforge list. We need an immaculate whetstone, which we already got all that time ago when we moved that rock with Phoebe and Barth. Black ray bamboo, which you can get from the Teldrossel dungeon from the frickin' giant tree enemies who give you no EXP. The elemental flux, which we already made from synthesis. And that's it. But we need the other stuff for another thing. So you brought me everything on that list? Well done. Just sit back and watch a master blacksmith do his work. Here we are, reinforced to full combat worthiness. I must say, this was a real work of art, wherever this belonged to my business. Father, I'll use this sword to drive Mantrock out of our world. I'll make you a mother proud, I swear it. We get the Masamune. By the way, I noticed that sword has some latent magical powers to it. There's something hidden within it. Hidden? Yeah, like a trap power of some kind. I think I could draw it out and make that sword even stronger, but it's going to require some serious work and rare materials. Check out this list to get back to me later. Reforged list 2! So the Masamune on its own should be pretty good. I mean, Keiji's not very good. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. But if it could be better, then maybe I'll actually have to introduce this character. Just saying. Anyway, Reforged list 2. We need an orichalcum fragment, which we got from the ocean depths. A dimensional flux, which we literally just got earlier. The enchanted hammer, which we got from the whole training sequence in Delphina. And we have all those things, so we can turn them all in. Well, looks like we found everything. Time for a master blacksmith to show you his magnum opus. Observe! Incredible. This blade is something else. It is the most powerful weapon I've ever forged. The true form of the Masamune. Everything is clear now, and I know what I have to do. I think the situation has improved greatly. Let's go. And we get the Zanmato. Oh, by the way, I never got to thank you for letting me work with such marvelous materials. I would never let anything go away, so I used the last name to create this. The Paladin Shield. I hope you find it helpful. Now find Mantarok and stick it to him. Imagine that. My weapon's being used against the evil demigod. Awesome. You know, I really wish that we could have done, actual, forging. Imagine we could have made, gotten materials to make elemental weapons, and then use those. But anyway, the Zanmato increases damage of limit breaks. What does the Paladin Shield do? It's just a big defense shield. Huh. Can anyone use that? Because I could just slap that on anyone, right? Oh boy, that's huge. You can essentially turn anyone you want into a borderline tank. Interesting. Alright, well I think this was a worthwhile expedition. And the best part is, we didn't have to fight a single enemy for it. So with that, we have now gotten 2 of the ultimate weapons. So next time, I think we're going to go and take care of Lena's problem. Let's talk to her about it. Garrett, there's something I need to tell you, which I'm a bit hesitant to share. What is it? I told you before that I was once a student at the Arcanum. I struck up a friendship with a fellow student who held the same ideas as I. His name is Kadreth. We both wanted to study the Arcanum as we pleased, free from the restrictions at the Arcanum. He's not with you, though. No, we stayed together for some time after we left the Arcanum. We had plans, these grand schemes to bring down the Arcanum and usher in a new age of freedom. We traveled the world together, he and I, having all sorts of adventures. We were quite close. Really close? I don't really know. Sometimes I felt that way and other times I didn't. But after a while I began to focus on my studies of focus on the studies of Celestials, and Catch became more extreme? Erratic. Irrational sometimes. It was even violent. I cut ties with him once I realized the path he was about to take. So extreme. See, what happened to him? I believe Kadreth has resurfaced. There was an attack at the Arcanum Library in Norfolk, and the evidence suggests it was carried out by a lone mage. It's a long shot, but I'd like to investigate. Sure thing. Alright, so that's gonna be our next objective. We're gonna go help Lena settle this problem. And for this, I will actually take Malice out of the party, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Malice is really good. It'd be... I don't know. Let's take Phoebe out because this is a fight that Lena will have to do solo, so I think it's fine if we take Phoebe out temporarily. But next time, we will take Lena and we'll go after this Kadreth character. Alright, hold on, I need to put Zeltat back in the party. Forgot, KG has no equips on him. Plus, it's kind of fitting that Zeltat's with us since he was the one that was with Lena at the start. So, next time, we're gonna go and continue our side quest misadventures. So, I will see you then, after I save the game. But yeah, more side quest misadventures. I don't know if I'll do some off-screen grinding, but... maybe. I'll think about it. We'll see you then.